You gotta check this story out. Mom arrested after leaving 8-year-old son home alone over Memorial Day weekend. A mother was arrested and charged with child neglect and child endangerment after leaving her 8-year-old son home alone over the Memorial Day weekend while she traveled out of state, according to the WTKR. Sherfolk police responded to the 100 block of Wilshire Court on Saturday after receiving a report about a boy being left home alone. Child Protective Services came and took the boy away. Keona Moret, 27, of Sherfolk, Virginia, was taken to Western Tidewater Regional Jail while she was later released on bond. Her son is still in the care of Child Protective Services, according to the Wavy TV. The G-Roll reported that the mother told her son to keep her travel a secret while she went to South Carolina for the holiday. He said his mother threatened to spank him if he told anyone that she was not home. The boy's mother left him enough food to eat while she was gone. It was enough corned beef hash and pizza to last until she returned. She also left him with a cell phone to check in with her every hour. A neighbor who wished to remain anonymous called the police when the boy came outside to play and told other kids his mother wasn't home. The boy said he was old enough to be home alone because he took taekwondo. I guess that's that karate shit. I don't mess with that. The neighbor asked to speak to his mother, but he was very hesitant at first. Then he said she wasn't home, and he was staying home alone the entire weekend. The neighbor remembered that she had seen many times that there was no car in Moret's driveway, and it is frightening to think that the boy might have been left alone on other occasions. It is shocking to think a mother would leave her 8-year-old son alone while she traveled 2 states away for an entire weekend. And the article goes on and on, basically, just regurgitating the same thing. But, this is why me and a lot of other, brothers and sisters come out here, especially the brothers, those who are mature, have common sense, and are able to pick up certain behaviors in certain women. We always advocate that you have to be very careful with who you lay down and have children with. And a lot of times, people get wrapped up in their hormones. They get wrapped up into getting some dick or, getting some pussy or whatever, and they make bad decisions. And what happens, they don't think about creating a child and not being able to take care of it financially or mentally. They don't think about, this guy not being a solid father figure to their children. They don't think about this mother, considering that the mother is the first teacher of the child. They don't consider that this mother might not be properly and mentally stable to take care of their son or daughter. And this is why, it's really important, man. It's really crucial within the black community that we start making better decisions about the people that we lay down with. Now, I got money. It didn't say in the article, but I got money. This woman went to a different state with another dude and basically said, you know what? I'll leave my son at home because a lot of guys that don't really give a damn about the child, but they basically trying to get some ass from that woman. They'll try to go through any type of, scenario to get that woman to get away from that child so they can have her alone. Because we all know, if children are around, there's certain things you can't do. If you want to hit that ass or whatever, you can't do that because that child is right there. And any mother with, a little decency about herself is not going to sit up there and do sexual things with a man in front of her 8-year-old son. So she figured, I'll leave him there, give him a cell phone, have food in the house or whatever, and it'd be all right. But you don't leave no 8-year-old kid at home for a 3-day weekend. Any mother that's responsible knows that. But like I said, I got money that this woman took off and went to a different state with some dude she was messing with. Now they didn't mention the father in this situation, okay? And from the story and everything that went down, the fact that she had to leave her 8-year-old son in the house for a 3-day weekend basically, tells the reader that, the father more than likely was not in the picture. Now, we don't know what could have happened. He could be away in the military. He could have passed away, whatever. But it doesn't look like the father was in the picture. And this just goes back to my point. You have to be mindful about the type of women and men that you lay down with. And I think it's more even crucial that you made, like the brothers made sure that the woman is right. Because like I said before, the mother's the first teacher of the child. The mother carries your child. It's a certain type of bond that the mother has with the child, and there's a certain bond that the father has with the child. But the mother is the woman who is going to carry that child and is going to make sure that child is delivered into this world. And if you don't have a woman that you can get along with, whether you guys are together or not, whether you guys are arguing, whether you guys are on bad terms, you don't have a woman that you can communicate with and you guys can be great parents to that child that you brought into this world, despite whether you guys are on good terms, you don't need to mess with it. And vice versa. Same thing with women towards men. A lot of these women out here, especially these young women, that a lot of times they grew up in single parent households, so they don't really know what a man is. They go out here and pick these knucklehead dudes, or they might be infatuated with the whole bad boy image, and they go out here and they deal with those type of dudes instead of looking for a man that has some type of substance about itself, has a future, has goals, and actually taking steps to accomplish those goals, has a good mind, and is able to conduct and navigate itself through life instead of looking for a man with those type of attributes. They look for these other little characters out here that really are not going to bring anything to the table. And when it comes to parenting, it's not just about money. A lot of times, young people, they think that, it's not just about money. There's things that have to be taught to that child, especially a black child, that you can't buy in no store. Air Jordans, Xbox, video games, and all that other bullshit that don't mean anything after you buy it is not going to give your child the necessary things that they need to be able to function when they become an adult while here in this world. And it's just important, man, that we really be wise about the people that we lay down with. If you don't want to have children, or you don't want to give up your time, or you're not mentally ready, you need to use precautions. You need to be more cautious about who you lay down with. Brothers, if your money is not straight right now, you're not ready to give up your time, or you're not mature enough to take care of a child, you make sure that woman is on birth control. You make sure, don't take her word for it, because a lot of these women lie. You make sure she's on birth control. You make sure you wear a goddamn condom. Because we got way too many children that are being created in this world that are coming up in broken family households and single parent households. And it does affect not just our community, but it affects these children. And yes, we have other things, outside entities that contribute to the destruction of the black family. But before we go to attacking the outside things, we also have to address what's going on within our community. But, let this be just, a lesson and, a story that helps people make better decisions when it comes to choosing that male or that female to lay down with and produce a child. Because every time you lay down with somebody, it's a chance. Even if you wrap it up and you do all the, necessary precautions, it's a chance you will create a life with that person. Let's be real. Let's keep it real out here, man. A lot of these women, 90% of the women that we run across, we not trying to have no child by these women. Because a lot of these women out here bubbleheads. But you know, we be so anxious to get that ass. A lot of times we make bad decisions, and now you stuck with not only an 18-year responsibility, but you stuck with a woman that doesn't know how to think, a woman that is not going to be a good mother, and vice versa. That's all I gotta say. Article will be in the description box. You guys want to check it out? Give me your feedback if you want. But hey, man, yo, this is what can happen. We gotta start making better decisions out here. I'm not trying to preach to nobody. I just want better for my people and my community. But I'm out.